because that when you
okay, I've decided to put the timestamp back on because I made one video that was like 10 minutes long and I can't seem to email it to you, so we're going to make smaller videos that we can email.
Well, first of all, Mike, we're exactly on the same wavelength because I was about to bring up the point of how to construct a team given extreme situations.
There's a little boy on the floor
You know, when you talk about the
trying
Rangers, I think what you call
corn in
bad
on
pitching
our
in the past,
video time.
you know, a lot of it is just bad defense.
There we go. Look at that. That's a good face. It's a good.
And what we've seen this year is that
She's the
suddenly
baby.
the for the pitchers look a
She's
lot
the
better. You
baby.
say, oh, wait a minute, they got better pitchers. No, not so much. They still have
Olivia
Kevin Millwood
girl.
and Vicente Padilla and Brandon McCarthy and all these guys in the starting rotation. It's just that they have a new shortstop named Elvis Andrus, who's one of the best defensive shortstops in all baseball, just barely over 20 years old, very exciting player. They moved a guy named Michael Young, who was considered a star, but a terrible defender, over to third base. That's helped a lot. They've shored up the outfield a little bit, so suddenly it's making a big difference. I think that the issue is you want to try to find power hitters in that ballpark, there's no question, but at the
There's
same time,
something very
get guys
interesting
to make outs,
over
because an amazing
there.
thing happens. If you can make outs,
I keep
suddenly
trying
there's
to turn her so she'll look at you, but it's not working.
So your advice to a GM, if you're playing in a park where it's easy to hit a home run, emphasize defense.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't put it quite that way exactly. What I would say instead is that teams just underestimate defense. And what we saw, again, just to give a plug to the Tampa Bay Rays that I'm covering, they went ahead and they made a big, big difference in defense from 2007 to 2008. They went from the worst team in the American League East to they won the pennant. You look at the Seattle Mariners this year. Yes, they've fallen off recently, but they were just atrociously miserable last season. They make a few upgrades in their outfield, and suddenly some of these starting pitchers, guys like Jared Washburn, who look like mediocre players, all of a sudden they look like stars with these new guys. So I just think the defense in general should be emphasized because, again, if you make outs, it gives the other team fewer chances to score runs. It's really not that complicated, and it's still an undervalued commodity in baseball that all 30 teams could take advantage of no matter what kind of park they play in.
Well, the Tampa Bay Rays
Bless
play
you.
in that dome,
Isn't that cute?
Murky dome down there
Isn't
in
that
St.
cute?
Petersburg.
Little
They have no
sneezy.
atmospheric
Little
effects, but
sneezy.
maybe what we can surmise from this whole discussion is that special advisor for atmospheric
Got a little boy. Oh, is she trying to wave?
by all the major league teams.
I got a little boy on the ground crying, so I'm going to let you
One more point on
go.
the Yankees, by the way.